What's up guys, welcome back to the channel, and if you're new, welcome to the party. There's still pizza in the back. But forget about the pizza. There's this new fusion champion that's out right now, and you're wondering probably if it's any good. I need to show you something. Look at this. Wait, let me move my camera a little bit. Look at this. Somebody just did 4.8 billion damage, so out of which 3.5 billion is only with Titus or Titus. This is crazy. Let's watch. Let's watch and react to nub rates here for a second.
I can tell you right now, though. Check out Yang on YouTube.
Shout out to Yang on YouTube.
You can see he's actually done a
and
run.
nub rates
I'm
as well.
not sure what difficulty Pesadillo is for Hydra. Someone can tell us, but you can see he's done 4.8 billion
4.8 billion
so what is
damage
going on here, just so you're aware, is the damage boost equal to the value of the shield.
Oh, and obviously you might be wondering, hey, you know, I'm going for Titus, I'm gonna fuse this guy, but what if this is a bug, or what if they are going to nerf my champion, you know? I wasted all these resources to get him, and then what do you know? The next thing they do, they nerf your champion.
I'm sure there's more to optimize, so be aware of this. Now, Plarium has already responded to the comment section for the test server, saying that they have no intentions to nerf Titus.
This is nuts.
It seems that they're saying that this is intentional, that they're planning for him to do basically this in Hydra. It's all planned.
4.8
that being
billion.
said, they also said, well, also bearing it, they had a disclaimer as well that, well, listen, it's a dynamic game, you know, stuff always changes, so who knows what will happen in the future.
So are they nerfing him or not?
Which to me is not very, I mean, it makes sense, you know, they're not saying they'll never, ever change that. I think that's all they're trying to say. It's like, look, we've got no plans to nerf him, but like, I mean, you know, what if we come back in like 2 or 3 years and we're like, okay, we actually do need to make some changes. That's my impression of it, but still, the fact that there's any disclaimer, I think it has to be there, but it's also a little bit not super reassuring. But yeah.
So I'm going to also show you a little bit of gameplay here, just in case you haven't seen any yet. This video has been posted a while ago by Boozer, and because we don't have yet access to test servers, I couldn't really do it myself, so we're gonna watch this video a little bit, just some parts of the video, because this video is 36 minutes and we've already been here for like 5 minutes maybe, or even less. So let's see some gameplay straight away, and then if you want to watch more and if you want to learn more about the champion, you can always just watch Boozer's video, and I'll leave the link down below for everything, and for Boozer, for nub rates. I just want to see some damage here, so I'm gonna scroll over and...
I think it's, you know this team to test out his A2 in terms of old age.
Yes,
so maybe play
please. We want to see some
his
damage.
A2 this team. Increase defense here to give him a little bit of a damage boost. Let's see how well this team shapes up. Let's see here. So we got the decreased defense and weaken. Let's see what his A2 can do in terms of overall damage. And boom, 358,000 on that hit. All right, guys, let's bring him into the arena. And I got a build here that is a little bit interesting and might be useful for maybe more players to get some use out of them here. Okay. So we got a speed team here. We're going to go first. So we boost up here. Lock them out. We are on 1-time speed.
Okay, and that's nice. So we can see what's happening.
To see his A3 in action. So as you can recall, the A3 basically passively applies increased attack, ally protection.
Oh yeah. That's very nice.
If they have no buffs at the end of their turn,
and no under 100% life.
Like Empress, who has extra turn mechanics and all that. So there's going to be turns where he's not going to have any buffs, which is pretty cool. Let's see it in action here. So we got the fear. He's going to take a turn. He's going to get an extra turn. We got 1 buff left. And then we're going to do the swap here.
Okay.
So, and then he's going to take another turn, do the HP swap here.
Oh, wait a minute. Empress is so good.
You see that? When he takes the extra, when he takes the swap, his turn ends. But for some reason, the swap happens after the A3 gets applied. It's kind of interesting. It's kind of weird, but...
Yeah, but because this Titus Blackplume, let me just... Oh no, I didn't close it. No, it's here. He has this passive. Oh, my camera is out of the way. So in the passive, it says each time an enemy hits an ally. No, not that. Sorry. Androx Confident. Places a 50% ally protection, 50% increased attack, and 30% increased speed buff on a single ally for 2 turns. Also fills that ally's turn meter for 40%. But this instantly activates if, or at least this instantly activates if at the end of an ally's turn, that ally has no buffs and their HP is lower than 100%. Which is super cool. Like in this case here, this guy got himself 3 buffs out of nowhere.
Anyways, it's fine. But it's interesting to see, and it works. There you go. His A3 works. Embers comes in there, does the big smack, and this one is over. So interesting application here from his A3.
Very nice. But besides that, let's see what else is here. A bit of a Hydra.
All right, guys, let's take Titus into the spot where I think he's going to be the most impactful and why I think he is a 100% must fuse for basically anybody looking to, score really, really well in Hydra. You just basically build the biggest shield possible on Titus and get him to lay the smack down with his A2.
Of course.
So with that out of the way, I'm going to talk about this team.
I mean, that's nice.
What it can
that
do.
We know that it's not going to get
what you really
nerfed.
want to do is build a super big shield on Titus and get him to use his A2 to deal top damage. Now, there's going to be 2 different ways to grow shields in this game, and it's going to be coming down to Brogni using his A2 to build shields up, or using Wixwell with using his A2 to build shields up.
I wouldn't have been able to tell you this. I don't have enough experience in raid so far. I've been barely playing for 6 months, so Boozer is your guy for explanation here.
And here we go. So I was running this on hard difficulty here. As you can clearly see, I'm going to move my head here. 1 second. Just going to move my head. So we have Titus here on the far left, and you can kind of see his shield is getting pretty darn massive.
That's crazy, bro.
And we're just going to watch him plug away here and see what kind of crazy damage he can do.
Yes, please.
Because the way the team is set up, Titus is the slowest, so he doesn't outrun his buffs. So that's kind of key here, right? That's just generally how you should probably build a team like this. He doesn't outrun his buffs. He's not going to, because we have a couple extenders on the team. And yeah, he's going to be able to do his, you want to save his A2. And this is probably going to be a manual team if you want the maximum damage from it. Of course, like I said, this can be totally optimized further. This is just my understanding of how to build these type of teams. You can kind of see here, he has a pretty massive shield. Turn count is only 22. Turn count is 22. So there is a cap on the shield growth. I believe it's 1 million.
Oh, I get it. You believe that you built as much shield as possible and then you smack them once for the damage numbers.
1 million HP. I don't know.
I was so confused at first.
I don't know the exact timing of that. But here we go. We're coming in with the A2. 4 million damage. Here we go. We're coming in with the A2.
I stopped it right there. 4 million damage. Look at that.
4 million damage against the head with ally protection, non-decapitated. So you guys can get a sense of how much damage he can do.
Yeah, that's pretty gnarly.
Just 1 hit. So just 1 hit, he's doing 4 million against an ally protected head that was not decapitated. So I'm going to show you guys a couple more big slams here that Titus did in just this, a little bit of testing here. And like I said, I've been, it took me about a day to figure this out, and just a day of play testing. So by no means fully optimized. I would love to see what you guys have in store for this type of mechanic. I know there's a lot of cadaver experts out there. But yeah, I don't know if that his A1 difference, but I think for a damage dealer, it's probably going to be a big deal. There we go. His A1 doesn't hit super hard.
A1, 240,000, not too big.
All the buffs. Aim of the game on growth, up, decrease eighth debt.
Okay, here. Let's have a look. Let's have a look.
And he brings in a little bit of damage with his A2. Here we go, big slam. This is a non-decapped head hit.
6 million damage.
Non-decapped.
Wait, my ugly face is in the way. Let's have a look.
Hit.
5,976,682. Basically 6 million damage. Very nice champion. Not gonna lie. I feel like I want to go for this fusion so bad because this guy can be played in so many versions. Like you're playing for full damage in Hydra, then you're going in a live arena or arena in general and you're playing him for free buffs for your team. I don't even know, man. Like I have Trunda for Hydra. It's not like I need another champion for Hydra, but like when I see how versatile this champion is, I'm considering him. We just finished fusing Tholin, so we're out of resources. But
6 million damage right there on a non-decap head. The Hex splash damage killed the side 2 heads there.
Let's have a look at this.
3 decapped heads now. Decreased defense and weaken on all 3 of them. Hex applied to all 3 of them. And we got 15 million of them. Hex applied to all 3 of them. And we got...
Check this out. 15,836. I keep looking at my second monitor because I can see what I'm recording. And I want to see if you're seeing exactly what I'm seeing.
And then the splash damage, about 4 or 5 million each. There you go, guys. And we're only on turn 29.
Bro, cheers. Thanks a lot for this. Probably there's like a build here, but yeah, we don't even have the champion yet, so we don't know what's the best out of the best. So you guys can play around and you know, come up with some crazy ideas. But I really wanted to show you this because this is super, super crazy. All right, boys, I will end it here. I think this video was a bit long and very technical, I would say. But yes, if you were wondering if this champion is worth it, here you have the answer. I was Mr. Man Plays. This was Mr. Man Plays Raid YouTube channel. Feel free to throw us a like and a subscribe. Also do that for Boozer and for Nub Raids. And yeah, shout out to everybody else. I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for hanging out with me. Bye bye. If you download the game with my link below, or if you want to reroll your account, you will start the game fresh with the best promo out there. 3 free legendaries and 3 free epics. Corrado, after finishing tutorial, you can use the promo code to get Tholin as well, Demon Slayer in the first 72 hours, and your 3rd legendary will come in July when we start our 7-day login chase for Lemonisi Goldwing.